Hello! We are gonna take a look at the Maxi ECU. I have not used this before, it's the first time. I have pre-installed the program on the computer, Windows 10. Went smooth, just read the manual and you should be fine. I have never used any other car fault readers before, so this will be exciting. Comes in a little box, made in Poland. Paper with your serial key, the USB cable, the NPM COM, the Wi-Fi version. It also comes in Bluetooth and only USB. I do not know which version works best, but I thought Wi-Fi is good, and you also have the possibility to connect this with the USB cable. So let's go out to the car and see if we can find that OBD2 port and get started. W211 E-Class, it's the E500. Yeah. Or if we need, if it needs. Oh, okay. Okay, green light. Oops, I forgot the Wi-Fi card. NPM COM. Connect. We have quite bad reception. I guess it's because you have the whole hood and engine in between. Mercedes E-Class 211 2005 engine petrol. I guess we can try one. Try this one. I think we need to sit in the car actually, because I got the 113 engine option. Let's try in the car with the computer. We have the NPM COM still connected, full connection. Let's try the engine again. Yep, it's working. It is working. I don't know why it's so bright. Ah, I got my flashlight on. Okay, no, that's not the problem. So we're in the engine. So I pull up the codes, and we got the P2134. I guess it's the crankshaft position sensor, because the car come to a halt. Yep, last week, and I had to change that one. Can you get any more information? You can't. Erase faults. Try that. Turn the ignition off, then press OK. Okay. Don't think this is working. Turn the ignition on. Okay. Well, I guess it's... yeah, it's deleted. Oh, Ecu Information. So here you have the coolant temperature, engine start temperature, engine speed, target engine speed, engine load. Yeah, you got a lot of variables here. Okay, so that was live parameters. So here you can see when the engine is on. You should be able to see these variables change. Check all, TTC codes, ECU information, TTC codes, all clear. Now I just need to figure out how you go back. Press the disconnect, operation log, it's in there, back, and we go into the Mercedes Benz E-Class 211 2005. We can go into the, it's a lot of things here. We go into the brake system. We have the SPC brake control system 2005, 2004, 06. Okay, so I do not really know which one to. We take this one. Yeah. Software version. Let's see if I choose another one, if it's the same. It does not. Confusing. TTC codes. No codes for the SPC brake system. Adaptations. Oh, here you can deactivate and activate SPC. Live parameters. A lot of things here. Thought we would have a bleed control also. Maybe try the second one. Okay, yeah, okay. So in the second one we have ABS control system and ESP operation. Now that was the codes. We have a 6210 and a 6230. Don't seem to get any more information about these. We take the last one and see if we got anything more here. Here we have adaptation. Oh, okay, here we have it. So I guess the last one was my system. Here we can deactivate, activate SPC system, we can bleed brake system, and we can reset counter SPC. I think this is great for a tool costing about $100 inclusive shipping. That's the SPC brake system. And here's all the options on a 2005 W211. You have the additional stationary heater, battery, brake system, central gateway, climate control, engine, diesel and petrol, gearbox, automatic transmission, headlight, immobilizer, instrument dashboard, parking system, restraints, signal acquisition, something, steering, suspension, trailer connection unit, tire pressure, upper control panel. Let's see the transmission. So I have the 7G tronic. Let's see what we can do. Codes 350 intermittent fault in CAN communication with central gateway. Do not know what that is. Adaptation, resetting of adaptation data, up and down shifts, resetting of adaptation data, torque converter lockup clutch, resetting control unit, and learning process selection range. That's the 7G tronic EVM gear selector. Okay, there's some codes here. Not exactly sure what that is. So that's the transmission for a 7G tronic. Central gateway. No codes. Every time you go back you have to choose again. 211, 2005. We can look at the battery management. And here we have some codes. Under voltage at terminal 30, consumer shutoff, raise and ignore fault code. The component, what's this? Bulb. Tests. Relay 1 on, relay 2 on. I'm not gonna touch those. Wish there was some way to just go back. Okay. And then we choose return. And then we have to choose it all again. Okay. Climate control. KLA, climate control system, and steering wheel climate control. Just the first one. Some codes. Adaptations. Self-test, normalizing opposition motors. The steering wheel climate control. Don't think I had that. No. Headlight. Headlight range adjustment. Yeah, I think okay, yeah, the headlights actually adjusted when I entered this menu, I think, because I heard a strange noise and felt the floor vibrating. No codes, and you can 0 position adjustment. So I will disconnect. Okay, you don't need to choose the vehicle again. Immobilizer. Unknown fault code. Instrument dashboard. Activate service system. Instrument. Tests. You can all go full deflection. Light reminder. Uneven columns. Even columns. Uneven lines. Even lines. Test picture right. Instrument panning and warning lights. Parking system. Oh, it should give me an error. Don't have parking assistant. Oh yeah, I didn't check all the instrument. Active service system on the instrument dashboard. Inspections. Recall service message. Okay, here we can recall service message and cancel latest service reset, exhaust emission test, and main inspection. Activate service system. Okay, fault code. Restraints. Safety belt pretension and control module. Airbag. Oof. Connection to the EC. No. Let's not check. Signal acquisition, okay, so it's the same model. Okay, passenger side. No. Okay, steering column model. So here you can illumination variable, speed limiter switch, illumination multifunction steering wheel heater switch. Adaptations, reset control module on steering column. C suspension, SLF air suspension. Fault codes, nope. Tests, we can front left damper valve, front left damper, rear left damper, blah blah blah. Additional volume valve, front left. There's a bunch of tests you can do here. Trailer connection unit. Tire pressure, I don't think that will work. Nope. Upper control panel, do not know what that is. all lamps, upper control panel, button light, open or close the panel. Oh, is it the sunroof maybe? Okay, so I guess that's it. Suspension. I forgot one. Electric level adjustment. No, I think I have that because I have air suspension. So, that's it. No, not diesel. Or I guess these live parameters are others. Yep, I will try this another day. Yep, so I think that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I think the Maxi ECU seems to be a promising system. As I said earlier, I haven't owned any other default read and erase code systems, so this is my first one, and I haven't found so much written about it by users. It was a bit of a chance. My first initial thoughts, yeah, I think it's good. The main reason why I bought it was because it was supposed to be able to activate and deactivate the SPC brake control system and also bleed it, because that's yeah, it feels good to be able to do that when you're working on the system. The dealership charge a lot of money if they are going to change the brake fluid and bleed it, and the indies say they can do it, but often it shows in the end that they didn't have the right computer for it, so they just change the fluid and can, and then it's a lot of old fluid in the system left anyway, so that's not good. So if there is any other options or functions you want me to check, just write it in the comments below, and I will answer them in the comments, or maybe I will do a new video, a more in-depth video, when I'm working with a SPC, for example. So thank you for watching. Bye.